What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Princess Key. I haven't posted in like 2 months, but yeah, so I guess this video would be like a story time because I do remember somebody wanted a labor and delivery video. I don't know if I brought it up in my pregnancy, like how my pregnancy went. I don't know if I brought it up in one of those videos, but I guess just gonna get into it. Okay, so labor and delivery. I do recall in one of my last videos, I think I mentioned that I was in labor, like not labor, but heavy contractions for 3 days. As soon as I hit 39 weeks, that day, them contractions was killing me. And it's so crazy because I took a picture of that mark. I took a picture and you couldn't even tell that contractions were hitting. I went out for brunch. It was a late birthday brunch. And my mom took videos of me because she thought it was funny. But it didn't stop me from eating. So I ate. So yeah, after that we left Denny's, went to the hospital, only to find out I was 1 centimeter. I was just 1. I wasn't even fully dilated. And like, they just felt like really bad period cramps. So I went home, boom, couldn't sleep, kept getting woken up because the damn contractions. So the next day, I went right back to the hospital. This time I went to 2, just 2. Went back home, did the usual, and then like the 3rd day, I had him on a Monday, I believe. I think the 28th of last year was on a Monday in October. So, cause it's Saturday and then it's Sunday. Yeah, so Monday, I woke up, went back to the hospital, and I was like, I think 3 or 4 or 4 or 5, whichever one they make you stay in the hospital. Or no, they give you an option if you want to stay or you want to go home. They told me I can stay, but I couldn't eat. And I was hungry. So I left, ate me some breakfast, tried to take a nap. I went to the outlet, tried to search for some makeup because I had a gift card for my birthday. And I could not concentrate on what I wanted to get because I was having contractions. I started crying in the store and people were looking at me. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm in pain, okay? I'm in pain. Y'all see this big old round belly? Don't look at me like that. Like, don't look at me like that. And so after that, my mom ran me a warm bath. And let me just tell y'all, it calmed me a lot. And I do have a yoga ball, so I was bouncing on that. That helped too. And so like, oh wait, I mixed up the days. This is still day 2. This is still day 2 because I didn't have him until 7:34 in the morning. So yeah, we're still on Sunday. So my bad, I messed it up. So yeah, so it's like, I'm pretty sure it was 11 o'clock at this time. And after my bath, I tried to go to sleep, and I think I only been asleep for like 5 minutes. I woke back up and my legs were shaking. Them contractions were like this, back to back. And my mom literally kept asking me, was I ready to go? I was like, no, not yet. But until my legs started shaking, I was like, gotta go. You gotta go. So I got in the car. I could not sit comfortably for nothing. Like, I kept moving. I was all like this, like that, like just shaking my leg every time a contraction hit. I was trying to breathe through them. I wasn't trying to do that. Like, I was just ready to push. I just wanted to get this boy out of me. And so, got to the hospital, boom, got in a wheelchair. The security guard acting like we didn't know that this was an emergency thing. I'm like, sir, you can't see that I'm in labor? Like, my stomach is hurting. My stomach is hurting. I'm having cramps. I don't mind that. But yeah, so like, I'm having cramps. Like, sir, I'm not even stunting you right now. Like, this is my third visit. I have already been here. And so we went up to the room. You know, they did the little thing. They checked, which hurts. It hurts. It really does. So after that, they put me in the delivery room. I still was in 10 centimeters. I don't even think I was 9 centimeters yet at that. I was still at the 5 or 6. But so I wanted to chill because I was having contractions for those days. And I said I did not want to have an epidural, and I didn't follow through with my plan. And so I got the epidural. It calmed me down for a little bit. I was trying to take a nap, but I kept feeling, they put a catheter in you, so I kept feeling the catheter like move, and I'm like, I feel like I have to push this, like I feel like he wants to come right now. I'm like, the catheter is moving. I feel his head down there, and my mom was trying to sleep, and I just kept calling her, and she wasn't even the only person in the room. It was my auntie and Amir's dad also, but I kept calling her my mama because I'm a mommy's girl, so hey. So yeah, so then I was like, one of the nurses came back in, and she was like, oh, the doctor won't come in until like 7. 7? Ma'am, I got here around like 11, close to 12 in the morning, and you told me I have to wait hours for him? I'm like, this boy is about to come. Like, I had asked the nurse to lay me on my side because I did not want to be on my back. So I'm on my side, and I just kept gripping the little bed rail because every time I felt him move, I was like, my mom was like, you better not push. I was like, well, I feel like I have to. And so at this time, I asked my auntie what time it was. It was like 6:40. Still had to wait because the doctor was not coming until 7. So at this time, it's like past 7 o'clock. And so I'm still waiting. So it had to be at least 7:20ish or something because I did not push for that long. So the doctor finally comes in, and literally as soon as they turned me back on my back, my water broke. And then she checked, she was like, yep. So I went to 10 centimeters. I was fully dilated, and then started pushing. It was like, it went so fast because I think I did like 4 or 5 pushes, if I'm not mistaken, and then like boom, 7:34. There goes a knee. And I didn't even realize he ripped me. I was looking at him when I was holding him. I was just like, I was so in love. Like the very first time, I was so in love. And then I happened to look at the doctor, and I see him just stitching away. I'm like, wow. That man said, you got ripped to the 2nd degree. 2nd degree. Not first. 2nd. And so, yeah, I spent 3 little days in the hospital. I think the only part that really annoyed me in the hospital was I was trying to get rest. Me and Amir's dad was taking turns, like, changing him and feeding him, since he wasn't latching, so I couldn't breastfeed, and I didn't think to get a pump. So yeah, so we was taking turns, but I was so exhausted from the pushing and stuff. And so the nurses, like whoever around it was, they'd come in, check my uterus, make sure it went down, and to check my blood pressure and stuff like that. But it was so annoying because, like, bro, I'm trying to sleep. I'm literally trying to sleep. I won't rest, and y'all ain't here bothering me. But the food was good. I was like, that hospital I went to, it was the best. So if I ever get pregnant again, I'm going back. Okay, I'm going back. I love that hospital. The nurses were sweet though. They were really nice. So after that, I forgot what. Oh, I guess like on your last day in the hospital, you have to poop. And I was so scared to poop. I forgot they gave me a stool softener. I was only scared because I had I had stitches, so I was scared, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so I had to tell Amir's dad to go get the nurse. I don't know what I called her for, and she was like, well, what you want me to do? I was like, I don't know, I'm scared. And so then like, it just came out. I had nothing to be scared of. The little bottle that they give you to clean yourself with was a lifesaver, because yeah. What else? Oh, after you give birth, and since you lost, like, yeah, you do lose a lot of blood. I guess they try to put me as anemic, even though I was already anemic. But I just don't take iron pills because I just feel like they don't work. But I guess one of the doctors, I guess, he was trying to prescribe me some iron pills after I gave birth because I kept eating ice. I love ice. That doesn't mean anything, but I am anemic. I just don't take iron pills. But I felt so lightheaded because after you give birth, you have to go pee. You have to. And I was about to fall when I got up from the toilet. I was about to fall. But I'm still kind of mad that I got the epidural because I wanted to like record myself on the final hours of me with my belly. Like I wanted to do the little baby mama dance or whatever, and like take the picture in the mirror with the little gown. But no, I got the damn epidural. So hopefully if I ever do get pregnant again, I will go the full natural way. But like overall, some handle it. Like I still felt him when I was pushing. Oh, since I couldn't record my birth, I asked for a mirror, so I was literally watching myself push, and I seen his head come out. I was like, wow. I kept telling my mom and them, I was like, I can't do it. I'm tired. I can't push no more. I did not feel like pushing anymore. Like it was at the point like, Amir, you just gonna have to do the rest yourself, baby, because mommy is tired. But after I seen his head, I was like, fuck it. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. You can't wait to hold him. And I cried. It was tears of joy. And it was so funny. It was. But overall, my labor and delivery was smooth. It was fast. And I loved the doctors and the nurses that was there for me and Amir. So yeah. I guess that's the end of this video. So you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. I guess whenever I have time to do another video, I will post again. So until then,